Hello, and welcome to What is a LIRP and What Can It Do for Me? We all know the importance of auto insurance. We all know the importance of homeowners and renters insurance. And we don't want to think about it, but we really need to. What would happen in our lives if the ones we shared them with are suddenly gone? What would we do then? And you may be saying, well, I'm single, I'm young, I don't have any kids, I don't have a mortgage, I don't really have any debt. What do I need life insurance for? To that I say, are you ever planning on retiring? Well, of course you are. And that's why a LIRP may be right for you. What is a LIRP? A LIRP is a life insurance retirement policy. And it is what it says it is. It's a life insurance policy with a retirement plan built in. So you ask yourself, how does this work? Step one is you pay your premium, which you can actually set yourself. Step two is farmers invest your premium into the S&P 500 and or the S&P Mark 500 after paying your life insurance policy and other fees involved. So how much can my cash value grow each year in the policy? Well, over the last 20 years, the S&P 500 returns 7% each year, and that's more than any savings account out there. There are also other benefits to a life insurance retirement policy. You set your monthly premium, as I mentioned before. Also, a LIRP is the best option for tax-free retirement income. And unlike stocks and bonds, you can never lose money. The worst you can do is gain 0%, and that's if the S&P 500 crashes. But it means that the FIUL, or Farmers Index Universal Life, which is the Farmers Insurance version of the LIRP, if you have $10,000 invested in LIRP and the stock market crashes, like such as happened in 2008, you don't lose any money. Whereas if you invested the same amount of money in a stock or bond, chances are you would lose some of that money. But with an LIRP, you would simply zero out and still have $10,000 invested. That's beneficial because when the stock market does recover, you're starting out at $10,000 instead of $7,000 or $6,000 or even $5,000. Other benefits include being able to pull out cash at any time, tax-free and with no penalty. Also, if you have cash value built up in the policy, you can miss monthly payments up to 61 days or until your cash accumulation runs out, whichever comes first. And if something were to happen, your beneficiaries would receive both the cash accumulation and the death benefit on top of that. Let's take a look at this example. If a set of parents bought their 5-year-old daughter a $200 a month IUL with a minimum face value of $86,925, by the time that little girl turned 40, the cash value in the policy with an average of 7% per year would be worth over $250,000, and the death benefit would be $626,000 and some change. By the time she turned 65, the cash value on the policy would be worth well over $1.5 million, and the death benefit would be worth more than $1.8 million. All of this with only an initial investment of $144,000 over the life of the policy. Remembering, of course, this is all tax-free. But wait, there's more. An IUL is a permanent life policy. Once written, cannot be canceled for anything other than lack of payment. And a number of riders are available, including riders that will help pay for long-term care if needed. It would also qualify you towards multi-policy discounts on your home, auto, and commercial policies. After having all this thrown at you, it's completely understandable if you still have questions. So if you do, reach out. There are many ways to get a hold of us. You can call or text at 316-665-4208. You can email at jmitchell5@farmersagent.com or stop by. We're on the south side of Park Lane in Wichita, Kansas. 1115 South Glendale, number 210, and we're open from 8:30 to 5:30.